Hi, my name is Joel Stark, and you're watching a tutorial for the re-release of the online editions of Impuls Deutsch in the BlinkLearning platform. On behalf of my team in Stuttgart and my team here in Chicago, thank you for joining us for another semester of Impuls Deutsch. In this tutorial, we're going to cover the reissuance process, how these codes are distributed, and what you need to do to get set up for the winter semester of 2020. Let's begin by taking a look at the changes that we've made to your online platform. What you're going to notice first and foremost is that the online workbook for Impuls Deutsch has been split into two products. You'll now see a product that is titled ID1 Lernen Workbook and ID1 Zeigen Workbook. That stands for Impuls Deutsch 1 Lernen and Zeigen. You'll also notice that the Impuls Deutsch 1 workbook, the heritage product that you've been using since the fall of 2019, is going to be marked with a red banner that says discontinued. It's important that you no longer use this product in any of your courses. We're going to continue to give you this product make this product available to you so that you can continue to see your fall classes in BlinkLearning and that your gradebook will still be of use to you. But we are encouraging you to create new online classrooms with the new products that we're going to be releasing to you. So to create a new online classroom, what we're first going to do as instructors, we're first going to have to activate our new book codes. So keep an eye out. Step one is to keep an eye out for an email that's going to be coming to you in this week. It is December of 2019 now. So we will be sending you, as instructors, free complimentary book codes that will be coming from BlinkLearning. And straight to your inbox. If you do not receive an email from BlinkLearning containing a new book code, please reach out to us as soon as possible. Once you've located those book codes, keep them handy as we're going to need to activate them next. So you're going to go to www.blinklearning.com and log in. Once you log in, you'll be taken to your home page, the first tab being the content. In order to activate a new book code, what you're going to need to do is click in the vertical toolbar on the right-hand side of the screen, click on Add Books. Where the prompt says enter the license, copy and paste your book code that you received in your email here and click OK. You need to do that for each new product. Once you've successfully added those products, you will see your new products not as demos, but they will appear in your content next to your Impuls Deutsch Teacher's Manual and your Impuls Deutsch Coursebook. And you will also continue to see in your content the discontinued workbook from last year. Our next step is to set up a new online course for winter 2020. To set up a new online course, we're going to click on My Students. Next, we're going to click on New Classroom, located in the vertical toolbar on the right-hand side of the screen. Given these two options, we're going to click on Generate Code. Under Section, we're going to write the title of our new course. This should be something that your students will be familiar with, excuse me. So I'm going to write Winter 2020, and then I'm going to click Accept. Now I can see the clear differentiation between my Winter 2020 course and my Fall 2019 course. For my Winter 2020 course, what I need to do is assign the content. We're going to assign the book codes for the content that we just added. I'm going to click on Content here. That's the third option inside of my course. And then I'm going to click on the bar here that says Assign. We can assign these books one by one. So first, I'm going to assign the Impuls Deutsch Lernen workbook and click OK. Next, I'm going to click on Edit. I'm going to click on the green plus, and then I'm going to select the Zeigen workbook. And I'm going to click OK. Now my winter 2020 course is set up if I'm using the blended package. So my students will have a physical course book, that's the green product. I don't need to assign that to my online workspace. It's actually important that I don't assign any products to my online workspace if my students don't have licenses for those products. Here within my winter 2020 course, I can see that I have 2 books assigned, and that's the Lernen and the Zeigen workbook. Let's take a look at what we have improved for you. Clicking on the Lernen workbook, I'm first going to notice that what we added to this product is a tutorial and preface. The tutorial and preface is going to be the only information that's released to students for free if they don't have a book code. So when the students join your online classroom with a class code, they're going to only be able to see the tutorial and the foreword. It's important that they go through these tutorials. The start here is a word from us here at your Chicago CLET office. We explain the re-release of this product. This is followed by a word from the authors, and then a tutorial on how to use BlinkLearning, including sample exercises for the various forms of exercises that the students will encounter in the platform. There's also a support page that will send students to our Chicago office. It's highly recommended that your students contact us for first level support. There's also a frequently asked questions page, which will be useful to you and your students. We encourage you to take a look at that when you have a chance. And finally, there is a tutorial and a setup quiz. This is highly recommended to test your students' knowledge to see whether they've been paying attention during these tutorials that we added here. In terms of new functionality for teachers, we've given you now what's called edit mode. Clicking on edit mode in your book, you'll be able to rearrange the content that we've provided for you. You'll be able to create new content. You'll be able to create new exercises. And most of that new functionality will be explained down the road. That's a little bit beyond our scope today. Another thing that, that I would mention today, closing out of edit mode here, is that we've now given you the ability to lock and unlock content. So you'll be able to have direct control over what your students can and cannot see. So for example, if I lock this word from the publisher, my students will not be able to access this until I release that to them. There are a lot more features that we have given you. Again, we can go over those at a future date. So that pretty much concludes how to set up your new classroom. The next thing that you would do once you've set up your new section for 2020 would be to distribute this class code to your students. You can send this, send them to the students in your syllabus, post it to them in your online space, send it to their emails. This is what your students will use to join your new classroom. It's important that your students who are continuing from 2019 do not buy new book codes. BlinkLearning will be distributing new book codes to your students in early January of 2020. So the process that we are encouraging you to follow would be to set up your own account, activate your new book codes, set up your new section for 2020, add the new products to your new section, and then distribute your class code to your students. Your students will add the new class code, and then they will receive their book codes, and they will have all the tutorials that they need. If there are any questions, please reach out to us. We are available in the Central Time Zone from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. If you are unable to reach us during business hours, you can please visit our technical support page. That's at www.clatusa.com/support. We have a technical support request form. You can fill this out. This goes straight to our team, and we are able to then quickly determine the cause of the issue that you're experiencing. If you have any students who are continuing with Impuls Deutsch who do not receive free book codes from BlinkLearning, please let us know right away. If you or any of your instructors, co-instructors do not receive complimentary book codes, please let us know as well. That concludes this tutorial. I hope it finds you well. Wish you happy holidays, and we look forward to working with you in 2020. Thanks a lot. Goodbye.